Hello, welcome back to Solly's Vlog. Hopefully you've been tuning into my newer episodes as I get you up to speed with my daily life and my DJ life as they kind of interweave each other a little bit. Today I would like to talk more about the new 52 Mix Show series and a couple of my shows. I'd like to talk particular in the 765 podcast. 765 podcast is a mix show that I created, which is a spinoff of the 317 Mix Show that is on Flash 107.6 FM every Saturday at 4 o'clock. Shout out to Mixmaster88. Mixmaster88 is one of my DJ mentors, and he always told me the importance of putting out mixes. I kind of took his advice a step further, start putting out mixes every week so that I can kind of build my audience and do things from there. But I wanted to do different types. So let me explain a little bit about the 765 podcast. Number one, it's available on Podomatic and Apple Podcasts, so you can get it. It's not an actual podcast. I named it that because I wanted to name it something other than a mix show or a mixtape. Because maybe in the future, it might actually be a podcast with music guests or something like that, which might be a little bit different than Solly's podcast, so to speak. But the 765 podcast is a 25 to 35 minute mix that I put out weekly on Saturdays. And in the description box below, I'll put the first episode and my latest episode to kind of get you guys up to speed. But definitely it is something that is a mix between my personal favorites, like favorite tracks that are out and happening, and it is also a mix of some of my radio content. Now, of course, on the radio, I play clean versions. Right now, I do online radio such as Flash 107.6, Mix 99 Radio, and the Block 105 Radio. Between the three networks, I do 6 shows a week, Monday through Saturday. And I have times for those as well. I'll probably mention more about the radio series and other vlogs. But the 765 podcast is a lot of unedited or explicit music that I wouldn't play on the radio, but I would play in my personal mix. So for somebody who's a fan of hip hop and R&B and like newer trap music, 765 podcast is something you want to check out because it's a little bit different from the radio. I would probably say it's a little bit more hardcore as far as the trap music is concerned, but it's unedited. And I feel like if you're going to play music, you need to play an unedited version, but there's sometimes where that doesn't exist. So we have that element. But the 765 podcast is kind of the important part of the new 52 Mix Show, just because it's something that's between my personal taste and some of my radio content that I can't necessarily play like a dirty version of a song, but I can play something a little bit different on my personal mix shows. So it's something I would definitely suggest you check out. Right now there's about 67 or 68 episodes. And like I said, I have a link below so you can check those out for yourself, the first and last episode. But that's weekly. Normally put it out on Saturdays, so make sure you look for it. That's a little bit about the 765 podcast. Once again, this is Solly's Vlog. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.